On the 21st of June 2024, Tampa Police Department responded to third-floor apartment in Tampa, Florida, where resident captured video evidence of downstairs neighbor Shiming Lee, age 27, F1 student visa holder and chemistry PhD candidate, University of South Florida, systematically injecting controlled substances under victim's door over a 3-week period beginning May 31, 2024.
Hello. What's going on?
He's a chemistry PhD student at USF.
He's a what?
Chemistry PhD student at USF.
Okay.
And he's injecting some chemical inside my house. It's like severe eye burning sensation. Eyes are
Let me see the video.
difficulty breathing.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Are you guys in an argument about something?
I'll tell you everything. So this time he came and he didn't put anything. And he came back again and this is this.
Okay. Here, come downstairs. Let the fire guys check you out. Okay?
When my baby wakes up in the middle of the night, he complains, we are doing heavy footsteps. He's hearing all this sound and he's waking up.
Did you guys call a long time ago? Or for some noise? He called.
He called.
We talked to you.
Yes.
So, this is an odd call. He does have a video of his downstairs neighbor with a syringe squirting something into his door that's closed, his front door. So he said he kind of had some, you said your eyes were burning?
Yes.
So I haven't been in the apartment yet.
Have a seat out here in the air.
And the baby and his wife went to another apartment to kind of get away.
Get inside the unit.
I can't without the meters.
Yeah, I know. The last time, the fire department, I called police, I called 911.
I have the hazmat coming.
Yeah, and hazmat came in. It was on 21st August, 21st June.
Okay.
And today I'm again calling 911.
Did he do the same thing the other day?
Many times.
Well, he didn't have it on camera last.
Okay, yeah.
He just put the camera up. Yeah. He stopped at our station.
Okay.
They were wanting to report.
Okay. All right.
Just have a seat here and let us, get some vitals.
So back to what the issue is. Basically, he was the noise issue with him.
Yes.
Okay. And then from there, it's escalated to this kind of behavior.
He also complained to the condo,
Okay.
the HOA, and the HOA said, warned him that I didn't go to HOA, he did.
Okay.
And the HOA said that if he disturbed my landlord or me with a baby, he may want to live in a single family house, not in a condo. Because in a condo, these kind of footsteps and all the sounds are pretty common.
Bad guys.
They live on the second floor.
Oh, they're on the
Victim lives on third. So he might just be doing it to mess with him on camera. So I want to just go talk to him. And you mentioned you went to the fire station.
Yeah.
And what date was that?
Today.
Today.
And I also went to...
But that was before this happened, right?
Yes.
Okay. When did you have issues when you went to the police station? Was that earlier today or yesterday?
I actually have... did I show you the other video?
No, this is the only one I saw.
Okay, so there's another video that I caught yesterday, but it was not clear.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't call 911, and I didn't know what's that. I just wiped that place.
Okay.
And I mean, from Sunday, I know that if I wipe that place, the smell disappears.
So what other days did you have issues where you were burning and stuff like that?
Okay. It first started on May 31st. My friend, she was here to put some delivery item inside.
Okay.
She had my backup key. It was on May 31st.
Okay. Apparently this has been going on since May 31st.
Yeah, fire said they run a call similar to this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and then they said like get the camera, so that's what he did. But I think he said only 2 events were captured on camera. Through the last month, there's been like days where they have had burn issues and stuff like that. So it's probably he has probably been doing it repeatedly.
Sure. How do I do that?
Well, we're going to try to identify what the chemical was. That's why those guys are up there with all the machines and stuff. Right. At the end of the day, whatever he's doing, it shows he has intent to harm you.
Yes.
So it's just tricky because normally our crimes are I punch you, I'm bad, I punched you. You know, simple. This is a little more involved, but at the end of the day, we're gonna charge him with something, whether you want to or not. It's against the law to poison anybody or contaminate something where people breathe and stuff like that. And obviously, you and your family have had issues over the past month with him repeatedly doing this. The charge would be some kind of battery. Okay.
Battery.
With his intent, he's caused you harm, physical harm with the irritants and stuff like that. And it'll probably be for 3 or 4 charges because you, your wife, your baby, and my understanding is your neighbor came one time that she was affected by it.
Yeah.
So we just have to work slowly, methodically, but I'm pretty confident if he's up there, once they say this is what the chemical is, or even if they say we can't identify it, we're going to go talk with him and probably take him to jail.
So we gathered some samples. The best thing we can get off of it is methadone. It has, I don't know if it has other things in it, but that's what we got off of it. So if you look up methadone, it's toxic for inhalation.
Okay.
There was a half size of a dime of liquid, half of a
Still
dime,
there.
that they swabbed up, and from that they took samples from what we could test. The swab has the strongest sample, and then we have a couple of little, looks like Band-Aids that have some weaker samples on it.
Okay.
The swab will be the.
This was the initial. Sorry, this was the initial swab
Okay.
that had the most
Liquid.
pure sample on it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah. I'm
take
coming.
this.
I can take it off for you.
It says strong sample, so it would be the next thing that we wiped, because we have a machine that tests this stuff, and it's very, very, very sensitive. So the strong overloaded it. The weak is what gave us that identification. We took a picture of.
The victim then told officers how he outsmarted his evil neighbor.
How did you know that someone might be doing something? Because the noise issues you've had with him, or no?
Not that. So first time, my friend told me this. So we were out of state that time. I was not really relating it to anything.
So you were out of town, your neighbor came over to put a package in and said, oh my God, my eyes, da-da-da, and called you and told you, but no one was even here making noise. You guys were out of town.
Yes.
Okay. So how did you know someone was doing something?
So on 25th,
That was Sunday, right?
On Sunday, it came back. So I thought, okay, the water heater is replaced, probably some residue was there. And I was actually sniffing it all from the water heating area.
Okay.
And when I was coming out from the water heater, the smell was getting stronger.
Okay.
So when I actually sniffed my door, bottom part of the door, the smell was the strongest.
Okay.
And
That's
then,
your front door, right?
Front door, yeah.
Okay.
And then it struck me. So, is it possible to access my house from outside, probably with a syringe or anything? So I came out with a skewer to check if I can poke that inside.
From outside inside.
From outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried that, and then I found that it is
The
possible
bottom.
to access.
Can't go to the second floor right now. Well, we had a little.
Bobby.
Huh?
That's it.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. What?
What floor do you live on?
Second floor. Yeah.
We live on third.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Can you go sir?
Oh, we need to talk.
Take your hands out of your pocket.
Yeah,
Take your hands out of your pocket.
we're going to need to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay. So why don't you come over here and
They said he was home.
let me get this bag real quick. Okay. Okay.
Take them on the table.
Hey, what's happening?
Why?
Because we need to talk to you. We need to figure out what's going on here.
Let's sit him and Ryan's going until Charlie gets here. Come on. Come. We're going to have you have a seat in this police car. We've got an investigator that's coming to talk to you. Okay? So you're being detained for the moment, okay? And we'll explain everything in a moment. You have anything in your pockets?
This is my phone.
Okay.
Can I make a phone call?
Not right now. All right, have a seat. So you must have left before we got here.
Did he come back or did he come out of the apartment?
He came from the parking lot.
Fire crews cleared the building after detecting methadone and hydrocodone, Schedule II opioids that can dangerously depress breathing, especially in infants and small children. Substances Zhuming Li had no business possessing, let alone using to poison his neighbors. By nightfall, investigators from the FBI arrived to question Li, ready to use their detective skills to pull the truth out of him, tighten up their case, and make his removal from the United States a whole lot easier.
How you doing, sir? Hey, can you hear me okay? Hi, my name's Charlie George. I'm a detective at Tampa Police Department, okay? But I'm also a federal task force officer with the FBI, okay?
Okay.
I'd like to ask you, do you know why you were here?
Not exactly.
Not exactly, or... So listen, I want to ask you some questions that have to do with the interest of public safety, okay?
For that,
Someone's getting something to wipe your eyes.
I'm sorry, I'm Chinese. So
Okay.
English is not my native language, so can I have a lawyer because I don't want to make any misunderstanding.
So what I want to ask you about is if I can go and determine if I'm going to be safe or my guys are going to be safe if we touch something, or are we going to be hurt? Okay?
Excuse me. What?
Hang on one second.
No.
Here, I've got the stuff for your eyes.
Thank you.
So you're saying you want a lawyer, but there's some questions I want to ask you that have to do with the interest of public safety, and it's called a public safety exception.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Thank you.
Florida Statute 784.045 defines aggravated battery as intentionally causing great bodily harm or using deadly weapon. Chemical agents causing respiratory distress meet this definition. Florida Statute 784.048 requires willful, malicious, repeated harassment plus credible threat for aggravated stalking. 3-week pattern of attacks establishes repetition. Credible threat exists when conduct itself communicates intent to harm. Florida Statute 810.02 defines burglary as unlawful entry with criminal intent. Bowers v. State 88. So 3D12562012 holds that instrument penetrating dwelling constitutes entry. Syringe under door meets this standard. Hazmat team identified methadone and hydrocodone, both Schedule II controlled substances, under 21 CFR 1308, requiring valid prescription. Title 18 USC 1365 prohibits introducing dangerous substances with intent to injure. Maximum penalty, life imprisonment if death results. Title 21 USC 841 prohibits possession with intent to use controlled substances as weapons, triggering enhanced federal penalties. Respiratory depressants pose extreme danger to infants through aerosolized inhalation exposure. New York versus Qualls, 467 US 6491984, established public safety exception to Miranda. When objectively reasonable need exists to protect public from immediate danger, limited pre-Miranda questioning is permitted. Detective correctly applied this doctrine by asking only about location of additional hazardous materials before providing full Miranda warnings. Suspect retained right to remain silent throughout. Edwards v. Arizona, 451 US 4771981, requires cessation of questioning after unambiguous counsel invocation, but public safety exception permits narrow questioning to neutralize immediate threats. Suspect's confession, I need to sleep. They never sleep at night. I just want to make them sleep at night. Establishes mens rea for aggravated battery and stalking. General intent to deploy harmful substance suffices under Florida law. Specific intent to cause particular injury is not required. Federal Rules of Evidence 404B permits admission of repeated attacks to prove motive, plan, and absence of mistake. Video evidence, hazmat analysis, and confession create circumstantial case, excluding every reasonable hypothesis except guilt, satisfying beyond reasonable doubt standard. Title 8 USC 1227 renders F1 visa holders deportable upon aggravated felony conviction. University expulsion automatically terminates student visa status regardless of criminal proceedings. Immigration and Customs Enforcement executed removal to China before trial. Active felony warrant remains enforceable indefinitely under Florida law, with no statute of limitations once charge is filed. United States and China lack extradition treaty. Practical likelihood of defendant facing trial is 0 despite valid charges.
Questions. It's not about you getting prosecuted criminally. It's about there may be an unknown substance that our guys may come in contact with that is an irritant or a chemical or something like that. I don't know much about chemistry, but there's maybe a substance upstairs that could harm us. Okay?
You mean in my apartment?
Is there anything hazardous in your apartment?
No.
Is there any chemicals inside your apartment?
No.
Okay.
I have a baby. I cannot have those things in my home.
Okay, you have a baby.
Sure. Yeah.
So there's nothing harmful in your apartment.
My major is chemistry.
Okay.
I know how to avoid all those poison from my baby. So I definitely would not take anything home with those kind of stuff.
Nothing hazardous.
Nothing
Okay.
hazardous, nothing poisonous.
Is there anything in your car that would harm us? Any chemicals? Anything that would give us an irritant, like to our eyes or skin?
I pick up my son every day, so you can check it.
Okay.
It's safe.
Nothing in your car.
No.
In the bag that you were carrying when they stopped you?
You have it. You can check.
There's nothing in the
I
bag.
only have some medicine to cure my allergies.
Okay.
That's the only thing. That's the only chemical in there.
Okay. So listen, I'm just going to ask you this because it's important, because one of our officers was upstairs at another apartment that you were seen near, and that officer felt weird when they went by the door where you were standing with something in your hand. And that officer's at the hospital right now. And I need to know, so we can tell the doctors what he may have been exposed to. There was an officer that went to an apartment upstairs on the second floor. Not yours.
Second floor?
Yeah. Sir, I'm
Not
asking for the
my
truth.
home.
Not your home, but you were seen near the door doing something. You're on video. And you did something, and an officer walked up to that door, and he felt weird. He felt weird in his respiratory system, his eyes, and his skin. And I need to know what that was.
The detective already knew what Lee had injected. He just wanted a confession to make the case airtight. To back Lee into a corner, he played the footage showing him caught red-handed on camera.
What did you put on there? Don't play stupid. I need to know to tell the doctors.
But I don't have any poison chemical here.
I didn't say you had a poison chemical. I asked you what you had that could have caused this. Because the people inside the door and the officer were affected and had irritated eyes and itchy skin. And I'm asking you to cooperate so we can tell the doctors, because they don't know what he was exposed to.
I did pour some onion extraction here.
What was it?
Onion extraction.
Onion extraction?
Yeah.
What did you pour it with? How did you pour it? A pipette? So you had a pipette of onion extraction? Onion extraction?
Onion, just onion. Yeah.
Like onion, like for food, like
yeah, purple
you eat
onion. Yeah.
a purple onion.
Yeah.
Where did you extract it from? Like in your apartment?
No. I just did it in the lab.
At work?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for being honest with me. So there's no chemicals.
No, it's just onion.
Just onion.
Yeah. I don't want to be in trouble, so I don't.
So listen, I'm asking you this, so I can call the hospital and tell the doctors what it was.
Yeah.
So, sir, is it a clear pipette like that?
Yes.
Or is there any marks on it?
It should be graduated.
Graduated?
Yeah.
So it's called a graduated pipette?
Yeah.
All right, let me look that up. Listen, I want to show you the video. Now, it looks like what's in your hand has a plunger in it. I'm going to show you the video. I have a video of you going to the door. A syringe. You use a syringe.
Yes.
So it's not up front.
No.
Why'd you lie to me?
No, sorry.
Why'd you lie?
I just forgot.
I'm asking
which one
you
is it.
in public safety, for the safety of my officer that was exposed.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Now I need to know, is it really onion extract?
No, it's just
What chemicals in it? What's in the syringe?
onion extraction.
Onion, red onion,
Purple onion.
purple onion.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
But how am I supposed to believe you if you told me it was a pipette, now it's a
Sorry,
syringe?
I used pipette last time, so
Oh, you've done this before?
yeah. Because I need to sleep. They just never sleep at night. I just want to make them don't sleep at the time.
Yeah, so the issue is, what you did is technically a crime. He's going to ask you about that. I'm not asking.
Critical lesson for law enforcement. Public safety exception requires narrow tailoring to immediate threat. Detectives' questioning focused exclusively on locating additional hazardous materials, avoided case building until safety concerns resolved, and obtained voluntary confession through professional technique without coercion. Proper hazmat protocols under OSHA 29 CFR 1000, 910.12 protected responding officers, chain of custody documentation for controlled substance evidence, established admissibility under Florida Evidence Code. Critical lesson for citizens. Victims' systematic evidence gathering was legally sound and strategically effective. Hidden camera monitoring owned property and common area visible from doorway raises, no privacy concerns. Methodical elimination of alternative causes before concluding external agent demonstrates logical investigation. Immediate removal of infant from contaminated environment prioritized safety. Cooperation with law enforcement and preservation of evidence strengthened prosecution. However, civil recovery is practically impossible when perpetrator deported to non-extradition jurisdiction. Jurisdictional limitations demonstrate inherent constraints of territorial sovereignty in criminal justice. Federal and state legal frameworks successfully identified crimes, established probable cause, obtained confession, and filed valid charges. However, international law provides no mechanism to compel China to surrender nationals absent treaty obligation. Deportation prior to trial prevented accountability despite clear guilt. Victims denied closure and restitution. This case illustrates that legal correctness does not guarantee practical justice when defendants flee beyond jurisdictional reach.